Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com, and this is your stock watch list for Tuesday, the 10th of July. Banks. It was all about the banks today. Banks very strong. Banks up over 2% for the day. On the banks, we had big moves in JP Morgan, WFC, Wells Fargo, a nice move up. Nice daily there on Wells Fargo, by the way, getting up over the 200 SMA, but they have earnings coming up this coming Friday. More on that in a moment. Let's see, Goldman Sachs coming up off the low, so a nice over almost 3% gainer in Goldman Sachs. The KRE, the regional banking index, with a big move up today, up over 2% on the day. Let's check Zion Bank, which is a regional bank, moved up over almost 2.5% or 2.5% today on Zion. We also had HBAN moving up today, HBAN moving up over 2% on the day. So banks were big movers for the market today. The Dow Jones 30 was up 320 points for the day. The transports were also with a nice turn for the day. The transports were up 2% for the day on the IYT. So nice move there. Coming up to the 50 SMA now on the IYT Dow Jones. Let's go back to that. The Dow Jones 30 held that 200 SMA, now turning back up, getting back over the 50 SMA. So nice moves in some of the Dow stocks today. Disney was one of those nice percentage movers for the day. Disney chart, by the way, shaping up nicely here, starting to turn back up on Disney after holding the 200 SMA, the green line you see right there on Disney. Some other sectors that moved up today, XLI, the industrials, we're having a good day, up almost 2% on the XLI, XOP, the exploration and production ETF for oil, XLE. Was also up for the day. So the energies, the banks were doing good. We had a nice rotation into the XLV, the healthcare sector was up also. Another continuation move here in the XLV. So good day for the bulls overall. Um, and let's just check some of our generals. Amazon, we spoke about it over the weekend video. Also, Amazon turning back up, holding above the fast-moving averages. Facebook got a target increase up to $215. We'll give you some news in a few moments, but Facebook held up pretty well today. Netflix also held up nicely today, turning back up, holding above all the fast-moving averages on Netflix, and Google also doing well today. So all the leaders hanging in there and doing very well. Groupon was up today. They're putting themselves up for sale for Groupon. Big volume came into the name on Groupon today. Came right up to about the 200 SMA on that name for GRPN. Some of the retailers that were strong, CONN, nice move in this one today, and Target had a nice move today, TGT, Target, as they say. So that was the story today. Mostly the banks, the energy stocks, and so nice moves up, nice recovery for the bulls here today. Nice push up. Let's look at the SPY real fast, see where we're at with the SPY. Let me get rid of some of these lines. So we had the SPY. Today we'll look at it intraday also. Basically, we gapped up right on the SPY, and then we were kind of sideways in pre-market, and then after that it was just up for the whole entire day. A few pullbacks, but overall we stayed above VWAP for the day. We're looking at a 5-minute pre-post market chart, and actually pushing up in the after hours here on the SPY. So the bulls continue to ramp us up in the after hours for the SPY, and once again, because the banks participated, and we are headed into earnings season. Let me show you that. Here's your earnings visual right? You have the banks coming out. All the banks will be reporting pretty much. JP Morgan, Citi, Wells Fargo kicking off the earnings season there. Tomorrow you got Pepsi before the bell for tomorrow. So that's some of your earnings there. Some of your news that's some of your economic information coming out for tomorrow. We have the JOLTS number coming out at 10 o'clock, and we also have Japanese machine orders and PPI coming out at 7:50 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow for Tuesday. At 9:30 tonight, we have China CPI and PPI coming out for tonight. All right, so that'll be at 9:30 Eastern Time tonight. We do have a sprinkling of Fed speak coming up for the week ahead, and this courtesy of the trade exchange. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the news that came out after hours. Before we do that, I just wanted to show you why it is so important to have a good news service. All right, and let me go to Snap. And let's go to the 5 minute chart right there. And let me bring over Trade Exchange. This is the news box that we have in our my service at Zozo Stockwatch, but Trade Exchange, they are the audio news service that we use, and also we have this news box that we keep up in the room. So not only do we get to see the news, we get the audio news at Zozo Stockwatch, and we use Trade Exchange. So anyway, so Snap came out with some news. Snap code reveals team up with Amazon for camera search, TechCrunch. All right, that came out. And then also a few minutes later, Snap July 14th call activity in Snap. Right, so there's a couple of things on Snap. So when that news came out, that was at 12:31 in the afternoon. All right, so right there, I don't know if you can pick that up, but right at 12:31 on Snap, so that put it on our radar. Plus, we get the audio news. So we called this one in the service at Zozo Stockwatch over this 1365. All right, and then we got a nice push up all the way to $14.14. So a nice trade thanks to the news service at the trade exchange. So really important to have a good news service in your trading. Really helps you out a lot, puts idea generation. Now I also have my trade ideas scanner up also, and I have my news up too. So and we share that with our customers at Zozo Stockwatch with our members. Another trade that we did today, MBVX. All right, and I'll switch back over to my 2 minute chart. This was MBVX, right? It was strong in the pre-market, was consolidating in the pre-market, was watching it. It got over this $2.25 spot and ran up to about $2.47. So a quick, nice trade there on MBVX. ISR gave us a beautiful trade today, up over 92 cents, and the stock went all the way up to let's see, where did we get to? $1.22 on ISR, so a nice gainer there on this name on ISR. After hours, still pushing higher on ISR. Then one of our trades that we did in the afternoon, Staff. We called this right here at 4:56. Time was about 3:34, 3:36 in the afternoon. So it gets up over this 4:55, 4:56 spot, was strong all day. So you have this stock pushing up. Actually, let me switch over to my 5 minute. Would have been on the 5 minute that I called this. So we had this strong stock today. It finally pulls back, comes back above and holds above VWAP, starts to make that kind of U-shaped bottom here. We get over that 256 and the stock ran all the way up into 620 into the after hours tonight on Staff. So a very nice trade there. So a very good day overall at Zozo Stockwatch for today, and some nice trades. We did not have a losing trade all day. We even got a trade in HUYA. All right, we traded HUYA over 32.05, and the stock ran up to $34.50. Now, I did not get all of this. I think I sold some at 33 and sold some more at 33.50 for a nice gain on HUYA. So that was some of the trades that we did today at Zozo Stockwatch. Let me go ahead and get into some of the news that came out after the bell tonight, courtesy of the Trade Exchange, built for traders by traders, a fantastic news service. You should definitely look them up, the Trade Exchange. They're also out there on Twitter if you want to reach out to them. So after the bell, we had KTOS with some news. KTOS. That stock hanging around that 1195 area on KTOS. Targets for U.S. Navy under 37 million first year, a low rate initial production contract. So something about a contract there. We also had Electronic Arts acquires industrial toys. INSP Medical System announces Aetna coverage. All right, what else do we have? COHU introduces infrared automated optical inspection module. More news that came out. SPRO announces proposed offering of common stock. So SPRO, not too much damage in the after hours on that one on SPRO. Let's see if there was anything else. We had a 13G filed on ELF. All right, so ELF with a 13G. Marathon Partners has a 7.6% stake in ELF. And let's see, what else do we have that came out? SAEX was up a lot in the after hours tonight. SAEX, one of those small oil stocks, announces upsize of credit facility and redemption of senior notes. The stock was moving up on that, now pulling back. SAEX. Let's see, Spotify got initiated with a perform at Oppenheimer. SFIX, KeyBank gives it a $38 price target on SFIX. Not too much happening in the after hours. SPRO offering was 4.5 million shares. Guild had some news. Facebook's price target was raised to 215 at Morgan Stanley. So Facebook getting a 215 price target there. AQXP restructuring to reduce workforce by 53%. And close its office in California. ADMP 150 million S3 filed. Here was up in after hours tonight. HEAR, they get a buy at DA Davidson, price target 28 on HEAR. That's the headphones, I believe, for gaming, and I think the Fortnite game they're connected with. So HEAR up in after hours on those positive comments by DA Davidson. And then I think that's pretty much it. And this is why ISR was up. They canceled their ATM, so ISR moving up strongly in the after hours. Once again, this news courtesy of the Trade Exchange. So let's see, what else did I want to talk about? We went over the markets a little bit. Let's look at the markets just a little bit more, then we'll get into the watch list. Let's look at the IBB. IBB continued moving up today on the IBB XBI. Also, holding most of the gains. We've had a nice run from the 50 SMA all the way up to about $100. So a little bit of a pop and pullback, but overall holding the gains. IWM still holding strong, trying to get back above this 170 area. This is the Russell 2000 stocks. IWC, the micro techs, trying to get up over 110. We had a high back here of 109.92, so we're at 109.49 on the IWC. All right, so some stocks I'll have on watch for tomorrow. AVEO, nice move up here, 8.5 million shares, came up to the 200 SMA. Big solid candle here on AVEO, so keep an eye on that one. Gonna keep an eye on some of these recent IPOs again. We've kind of like round trip. We've been holding this 13 area on BILI China IPO. See if this one can get back over the highs here of 1408. So that one will be on watch. CLRB, a name under $1, 1.6 million shares. Came up a little bit over that 80-cent area today. The high was 82 cents. These under $1 stocks have been making nice moves. Like I said, that ISR gave us a beautiful trade. So CLRB, good volume in this one, so we'll have it on watch tomorrow. Depot maybe a little overextended now. Got up to 850 in the close today. Pulled back to about 812. So we'll see on this Depot. We've come from about a little bit more than $6 all the way up to 850 area, but 6.8 million shares in Depot. So that one will be on watch. ESV, small little oil stock, trying maybe to break out here. We have a high of 760 here. We're at 745 now. We had a high of 750. So ESV will be on watch. FCX starting to maybe turn the corner here. This one will be on watch. FCX. Also Gevo. 4 million shares came in on Gevo. Now the thing really popped back a few weeks ago. It's been grinding down, kind of holding the lows here, maybe wanting to turn the corner. So we'll have a Gevo on watch. Groupon with that selling itself. Look at this volume that came in on Groupon. The high today was 496. So possible $5 break on Groupon. Keep an eye on that. Here, HEAR. Nice daily setting up here. We're starting to turn the corner again. In the after hours, we're at 24.10. So here we'll be on watch. HLX. We had a high of 843. So I'll be watching another oil stock, HLX, possible swing trade in this oil name. So I'll have that on watch for tomorrow. HUYA, another one of these China IPOs. We actually got a nice trade in this one at 32.05 break, pushed up. Look at that volume that's coming in on this name. So this HUYA will be on watch. And we'll also have IQ on watch. We came up to the 10 SMA here on IQ, which is currently at 32.31. So this one will be on watch for tomorrow. IQ can make nice moves. ISR will be on watch. Maybe it wants to make another move tomorrow. It's a bit extended at the moment. Leads, another China name, 2.8 million shares, pushed up to about 625. In the after hours, though, it's at 634. So I'll have leads on watch, but would have to pull back some on LEDS. Another one I'll be watching, MRO, trying to get up over this $22 area. Possible swing trade in this name, MRO, NINE. Another oil name trying to get up over $34. We came up to 33.87 on 9, NINE. NNDM, expanding volume today, 3 million shares. Just couldn't get above and hold above 250. But we'll have it on watch. Maybe it might want to make a move. PVTL, a recent IPO. PVTL, the high today on this one was 24.79. The 10 SMA is at 24.49. So we closed above the 10 SMA. Looking to see if this one wants to do anything tomorrow. In the after hours, kind of drifting up. It's at 24.86 on PVTL. That'll be on watch. SAEX, like this better before it gave back most of the gains in after hours. So we'll see on that one. Not a favorite. Staff, we got a beautiful trade in this one today. Obviously, a very extended chart, but should be on watch for the rest of the week. Maybe it pulls back, gives you a setup intraday, maybe like a gap down and then a push back up. VRAY, nice looking daily chart here on VRAY. Volume today, 1.3 million million shares, has that 850 number to get above 856. Back here we had a high of 849, so we're right there. So 850 over that could maybe send this stock V-Ray. Good volume in the name, but I have to watch it intraday on that one. VSTM had a big gap up, pushed back down to the 20 SMA, now starting to turn back up. The high on this one was $7.33. Keep an eye on that. And then lastly, Zion, Z-I-O-N. Banks were strong. This bouncing off of the 200 SMA. This is one of the banks I'll be watching to see if there's any kind of continuation move. The high today on this name, 54.02. So maybe 54.05. We could get a continuation move in Zion. All right, that's your watch list for July 10th. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. If you'd like any information on my service, email me at zozostockwatchinc at gmail.com, and I'll put that email address in the description code. All right, thank you very much for listening. Have a great day. Hit that like button if these videos are helping you. I'd greatly appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up. All right, everybody, have a good day trading tomorrow. We'll be back with another video for tomorrow night, and good trading out there.